How's it going, guys? I can't find what I was looking for. I'm gonna talk to you for a second. Oh my goodness. And most of y'all know my stomach is shot. I feel weird. I don't know what's going on with me. I just posted Sadistic Girls, and kind of like I said, guys, I'm getting old as a Damascus man, and my health is finished. I want to read this to you. Dear Charlottetown resident, if you're receiving this letter, then you were identified with some housekeeping issues per the last preventative maintenance inspections. Okay, this apartment has never looked gross. It never has looked gross. Never. The floor, and she's got on her hands and knees and scrubbed as hard as she could, and it looks exactly the same. Let me finish this. My stomach is in bad shape, guys. I'm feeling really bad. I really am. It doesn't matter what I put on my stomach. It says here, you may or may not have received a lease violation based on your individual status and pictures that were taken during your inspection. However, this is your chance to change your status to be within compliance with your lease. We will be doing an inspection again on your unit Thursday, May 14th, 2026, 8 to 5 p.m. Property manager and life coach? What the hell? We'll be coming out to inspect your unit. If your unit is still out of compliance, you will receive a lease violation, and based on your history of incompliance, this can be grounds of eviction. We will have a form for you to sign off during our visit. If you're not home, we will still enter your unit and follow up with you accordingly. Guys, let me explain something to you which I don't understand about living where I live. Now, I don't know what's going on with me physically. I can't eat but just a small amount of food, and that's it. I ate 2 shrimp and my stomach's going crazy right now. Now, if you see this, in a little bit, I'm going to get my clothes folded up, put them up. Where I live, guys, I swear, I'm so angry. I don't need this stress. They're saying that anxiety and stress can cause stomach issues. Okay. Now, their whole thing is let me explain how this works with this letter. They want me out of here, but not just me. Okay, they have been playing with my AC and heat. They're trying to get me to move, to get out of this building. Okay, the reason why, let me explain how it works with Vivian, Blue Horizon Management. I want to come with me. Come here for a minute. Let me show you this hall out here where I live. Let me show you this hall. Let me show you around for a minute. Let me put my glasses on. I want to show you what they are not doing. What they are not doing. Okay, let me walk out here. As I've said, this place needs to be repainted. It does. The elevators generally don't work at all, and they don't. What about their housekeeping? What about their housekeeping? Look at this. You see what I'm saying? Now I'll tell you how the housing community is. I moved in here in 2014, and I'm sorry, this is going to be, I'm going to put this back up here, and I'm just going to do it this way, like that. Well, no, I'll turn it this way. I think it goes this way. There we go. Okay, let me tell you what they do here at the Charlottetown Terrace. And what they try to do is they try to get people that have been here a long time out. Okay, they want me to move. I mean, Myra would be joyful to see me move out of here. Why? Because we got so many, I'm serious, at least 100 to 200 people waiting to get into this particular room right here. Now, they can, I've said it before, and people don't understand that, they can, I'm serious, they can evict me for housekeeping. This place has never been gross, it never has looking bad at all, period. It never has. Okay, but my whole point is that that is being mean, just flat mean, you know. And like I said, when you move into properties like this is what they're trying to do, is to get me out of here. They want me to move. But yet, what about their housekeeping? Okay, they don't do the halls anymore. The halls are starting to be marred up. I took my A down here for the clothes. I took her down here for the clothes, showing her. She said, oh man, they need to do something about this. This building outside in the hallways and around in the areas out in here, it needs to be repainted. It needs to be taken care of. But why are they doing this to me? They want me out of here. Why? They can, if they want to, they can clean this up and then charge what? A higher rent. Now, I'm very upset. I really am. Extremely upset today. And I've got to tell this lady on Monday that comes out here. Well, I'm going to tell my other girl this. I'm going to show her this letter. Let's see. Can I show this? Sure, I can show this. Here's the letter that they sent, guys. Here's the letter that they sent. Now, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of everything. You know, I can't eat any food at all without my stomach being in intense pain. And now I have to go through this. Myra came up here with two maintenance guys to look at this. I'm getting ready. Well, the day's mild. It's only in the 70s. She came in. I said, how's the floor look? She says, much better. Let me tell you about this asshole. Hang on for a second. Let me see if I can find this letter. I don't know if I can find the letter. I can't find it now. I'd like to give you this guy's name. I don't know who he is. He's the same guy that wrote me up before. There's one maintenance guy that does inspections that is an asshole. And he is an asshole, period. You know. And like I said, guys, I mean, I'm in a world of a situation right now I can't figure out. I cannot figure it out. You know. Now, I want to end this up to say I got a bizarre message that Uber was going to pick me up at 2 o'clock. And I went, huh? I called Cinderella, the girl that made a mistake to have them come out and pick me up today. Now, guys, like I said, my health, I don't know what's going on with my health at all, period. I don't have a clue what's going on with my health. But I don't need this extra. I tried to tell Myra that my health is going downhill. What about your aide? What about my aide? My aide's not supposed to strip and re-wax this floor. And what about the housekeeping here at Charlottetown Terrace? 1000 Pearl Parkway, Charlotte, NC, 28204. I want all of you to send letters to Myra. I don't know if she's got her whole name on here or not, does she? Yeah, Myra Sanders. She's the property manager at Charlottetown Terrace. Send her a letter and tell her that her housekeeping right here in this building is poor. Very, very poor. You know, and the fact that the washers down here barely work right. The dryers, you have to put your clothes in for 2 hours to do them. Am I angry? Yes, I'm very, very angry today. Very, very upset today. I don't need this extra anxiety on me. But, you know, like I said before, I'm gonna find out if this other elevator's working today or not. If not, I'm calling the fire marshal again. But kind of like I said, guys, I mean, I'm in bad physical condition right now. I am in terrible physical conditioning, you know. But I'm going to find out if both elevators are working. So let me give you this address again. It's 1000 Pearl Parkway. 3 words, Pearl Parkway, Charlotte, North Carolina, 28204. What I want you to do is I want you to send a letter to Myra Sanders telling her that the housekeeping in the hallways and marking and crap on the walls needs to be taken care of. Because I don't like anybody telling me that I'm living like a pig in my own damn apartment, because I'm not. I'm not living like a pig. And you see, what makes me so angry, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, I worked hard all my life in the middle class paying taxes. Life wasn't good to me. I've got severe ADHD. It caused me to hop from job to job. I got in this building thinking that my life was going to change for the best. It was easy to clean it up because the floor was nice and shiny and pretty. In time, I got to the point that my health started going downhill, but quick, and I don't know why it did. I don't understand. Why did my hair or my physical ability get so bad? I have never lived in this apartment like a pig. The asshole that came in here doesn't like me because he remembers me last time. Because I told him. He said, you need to do something with the floor. I said, really? Can you tell me what to do with it? Yeah, mop it and clean it and get it cleaned. I said, look, the wax is off this floor. Glue sticks to this floor. It sticks to it. And it's hard to get any dirt off this floor. I don't care. Miss Myra told me you're going to pay for it out of your pocket. Now, I don't need this anger. I don't need this problem. I understand that when you have a stomach disorder, anxiety's not good for you. But let me explain something truly. Once you move into this damn building by HUD, Blue Horizon Management, Evilivian, and I'm going to put the address right here, and I want you to tell Myra Sanders, I mean, get everybody, get your Aunt Sue, daughter, son, grandmother, everybody. I want you to send letters to Myra Sanders. And I want you to tell her you need to get the housekeeping in the hallways, repaint the walls, and make it look more presentable. Because I'm very, very angry. Thanks for listening. Just an old washed-up guy that can't eat food. And I got 105 subscribers, but I don't want to jinx it. Peace.